As Americans gear up for next week's election, many seem to be skipping the theaters. The first weekend of November has started quietly at the box office, with the largest new release, Robert Zemeckis and Tom Hanks' time travel drama here, falling short of its modest initial expectations. This Miramax-financed film earned $1.94 million from 2,647 theaters across Friday and preview showings, now set for an estimated $5.1 million weekend debut. This is a disappointing outcome for here, given its reported $45 million budget. Sony's TriStar acquired distribution rights and is managing its release. The appeal of here lies partly in its reunion of Zemeckis, Hanks, and Forrest Gump co-star Robin Wright. Written by Gump screenwriter Eric Roth and based on Richard McGuire's popular graphic novel, the story follows a family's generations from a single vantage point in their home. Zemeckis uses advanced de-aging effects on the actors, but critics have mostly dismissed the film's unique narrative style. Early reviews from its AFI Fest premiere in Los Angeles were lukewarm, and ticket buyers rated it a B- on Cinemascore. Adult-oriented dramas have had difficulty attracting theatergoers recently, and lackluster reviews can further diminish their box office potential. Another film for adult audiences, Clint Eastwood's Juror No. 2, also debuted this weekend. The courtroom thriller, starring Nicholas Hoult and Toni Collette, enjoyed a better reception than here and has received some of the strongest reviews for an Eastwood film in over a decade. Warner Brothers is releasing it in fewer than 20 domestic markets with no box office data yet available. Holding the top spot is Sony's Venom, The Last Dance, which earned $6.6 million on Friday. Projected to drop 56% from its opening weekend, it is expected to reach a 10-day domestic total of $86 million. Though performing steadily overseas, The Last Dance trails behind earlier entries in the Venom series. Meanwhile, Universal's The Wild Robot holds onto second place, with only a 2% decline in its sixth weekend, for a $6.7 million total. The DreamWorks animation release, available on demand, is set to pass $120 million domestically, ranking it as the 13th highest-grossing domestic release of the year. Paramount's Smile 2 is projected to earn $6.4 million for its third weekend, a 33% dip that brings it to a $50 million domestic total. Focus Features' Conclave, an acclaimed thriller set in the Vatican, rounds out the top five with an expected $5 million in its second weekend, showing a 24% drop and aiming to surpass $14 million domestically. In new releases, Viva Kids is debuting the animated feature Hit Pig across roughly 2,000 locations. With a Cinemascore rating of B+, it features a diverse voice cast, including Jason Sudeikis, RuPaul, and Anita. Initial projections put Hit Pig just above $1 million, outside the top 10.